Here's the next trigger word. Perfect. 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 Okay, I'll probably do one more trigger word for the time being. Okay. I guess we'll do the word kisses. 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 And speaking of, let's have some kissing noises. Okay. Sorry. I think I found another trigger word. I'm sorry, this video is all over the place. I will try to get better about that, but I found another trigger word that I wanted to try. Okay, here's that trigger word. Metronome. 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 Ooh, excuse me. I'll just leave that little blooper in here. Metronome. 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 I will do one more. It's a combination of two words. It's one of my favorites, so I will just be repeating that, and then I guess I'll do some rambles. Pinch and pluck. 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 Okay, I'll just do some rambles now. My AC just turned on, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. It's a little cold. I'm actually sitting in my sewing room, or hobby room, I should say. There's a bunch of things in here that are half started and half finished. I really need to finish my projects, but I like to do a bunch of things at once. first time in, I want to say, a year. I had a lot of fun, and I was trying to figure out the puzzles, but I couldn't, so I had to search up some walkthroughs and videos. It doesn't look like there's any walkthrough for it, though. I think it's because it's a newer game. It's out only the Horror of Blueberry Onsen. There were 2 puzzles I was stuck on. There's one with 4 scrolls. One of the scrolls is partially burnt, and they all have numbers. And in the next room, you have to put in the numbers. But I could not, for the life of me, figure it out. After I looked at the solution, it clicked, and it finally was clear to me that the burnt number was what I needed. It was a little embarrassing to realize, but it's really smart, I guess. Or at least for me it is. The next puzzle was one where you had to use a mirror, and it would give you this complete circle that showed you like a sequence of shapes. You had to put those shapes into more buttons. I could not figure that one out either. Anytime I would try, it would not work. But it went counterclockwise, and I did not realize that I had to put the other shapes in as well. I was only following the mirror's shapes, and that is not what I needed to do. I didn't realize that it was also the main picture plus the reflection. So I had to look up a video for that one. Otherwise, I would have been stuck. I have been streaming that game for a little over 2 hours, and I really love the game. I should have played the first one first, and then that one, but I've seen other YouTubers play it, like PewDiePie and I want to say the RPG Minx. I just felt like I knew too much of the first game, and I didn't want to overplay a game that had been played by so many people. What else have I been doing? I've been getting back into baking. The last thing I baked was some gingerbread bats with an easy recipe. Maybe I should read off recipes next time. Just some cookie recipes that I